So I hope everybody can stay safe in this period, especially to all of the viewers who are in different countries who just aren't as lucky as Taiwan with the outbreak. Really wish you all the best. Remember, keep a distance between everybody around you. Do your best not to infect people. If you can, you know, get masks and wear them whenever you're out in public. Obviously, doesn't help much on the river, but you know, whenever you do your shopping and stuff. Last time I hiked up to a hot spring, we talked about WHO. Now I am kayaking down a river, Jokoshi in Maolin, and my friend MyKoko, I'll put a link to his YouTube channel down at the bottom. His channel is awesome, you should check it out. He also just came back from the UK. He was in quarantine for what, 2 weeks?
Yep.
Now you're free.
Yep.
Fresh out of prison.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about what your experience was like.
All right.
Start at the beginning.
It was quite unfortunate. Came back for spring break and for my birthday, my 20 years old birthday. On Saturday, which is the date I'm taking the flight, Taiwan announced that UK is part of the level 3 country. So in Taiwan, you must stay at home 24 hours for 14 days. And
how do they know if you're at home or not?
there will be people, a personal service,
Okay.
one-on-one, calling you or messaging you every morning and night.
Okay, so 2 calls a day.
Yeah, and you must answer it. If you don't, they would call police and stuff.
So they take it very seriously.
Yeah, I gotta say Taiwan is definitely taking really serious with this and into every individual actually. So if you're in Kaohsiung like me,
yeah,
you would get a brand new Samsung A20, which is a really decent phone.
I still get quarantined. Free phones.
With perfect 4G
Yeah.
internet. I actually don't have that on my phone.
You're saying CDC gave it to you?
Yeah.
So what happens if you like use that phone to like look up porn or something?
So what?
What happens if you use that phone to like look up porn or something then?
Nah, they only have you can only use phone and line, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nothing else.
So it's like everything else is locked down.
Yeah, everything is locked.
Okay.
Purely for quarantine people.
Okay.
One thing about the phone or the SIM card is that they check your GPS all the time.
Okay.
They have your location 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, and your phone must be with you all the time.
You gotta hit a rock, by the way.
Oh, one thing about my house is that I'm living in such a tall building and the GPS just jumps around, which is so there was probably 8 times that they thought,
Times in 2 weeks, yeah?
yeah, 8 times within 2 weeks. They thought I left the house, which I didn't. I filmed everything. I filmed myself just to prove it.
What happened when they thought you left the house?
The moment when you left your house, which I didn't, but the location.
Yeah, it appeared that way, yeah.
The moment when they find out, there will be a automatic message sending you and telling you that you just left your house. You need to get back home, and if you didn't, we're gonna have a.
Then come over there and kick your ass.
Yeah. And if you don't, you will be forced to do the isolation thing with the government. Okay. And there's tons of fine for that. It's between 20 to 1 million if you are doing.
20万到100万?
Yes. If you are doing 居家检疫. If you are doing 居家隔离, it's gonna be I think 30 to 100.
I got it. So basically, don't do it.
Yeah, just don't.
Just don't.
1 second, 20 millions. I mean, 200,000 is gone. Which is.
Sounds story of my life.
Yeah. Definitely definitely not worth it at all.
I'll see you on the other side.
Yep. So every time they call me, I'm super nervous because it's police officer.
Right.
But they're really nice. Like they just calmly call you and they be like, "Hey, Mr. Ko, are you at home or anything?" And I'll be
Probably
like,
happens a lot that there's all these sort of false negatives.
yeah, they will call you within a few minutes,
right?
And then they would send a police to your building or downstairs of your building.
What if you don't answer?
No, I mean like even after you answered.
Oh, to prove that you're there.
Yeah, and they will call. Sometimes they will call the the building manager.
Oh yeah.
And to call you, so you could actually answer it from your
House phone, right? Yeah.
So they can hear your voice, and they will ask you for your ID numbers and stuff to like actually identify it's you.
They're taking this seriously.
Really seriously. Taiwan is taking it super seriously, and it's like the workload for police is definitely really.
Oh yeah, they must be busy.
Yeah, they must be busy.
And there's a few thousand people in quarantine, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just.
And they just come. They literally.
So they're just making these calls all day nonstop.
Yeah, calls and going to the buildings and.
Good for them.
Visit. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, Taiwan. And so one thing that I should mention is what's the difference between 居家检疫 and 居家隔离. So 居家检疫 is for anyone who's coming back from like country like level 3 country, then you have to do that for 14 days. And the only difference between 居家检疫 and 隔离 is 隔离 means that you potentially met someone or with
somebody who you may have come in contact with somebody who had the disease, and so you're watched more closely.
Yep. So I was 居家检疫. Then somehow the people who's on my plane got coronavirus.
Oh.
So I changed it to.
Oh, so your status changed.
Yes, I status changed. The police and everyone has got more serious.
Okay.
And when you are in the 居家隔离 status.
Okay.
And so, like as I said, they will when you left the place, right? I mean, if the GPS detect that you left the place,
yeah,
they call you, they message you, they call you, and they go down to the building.
Oh, okay, to the bottom of your building.
Yeah, just to call you. But when I'm doing 居家隔离, there are 2 police officers who's wearing full gears, with the guns, with the mask, everything is on, came to my house straight. Literally, I remember I timed it 6 or 7 minutes after the message is sent. They are in front of my.
That's like faster than if there's like a murder and you call with somebody.
True. Right, that's actually faster than ambulance.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so they're on it. When you were on the plane, what were some of the precautions that like people took?
What do you mean?
So you flew from the UK to Taiwan. So was there anything different about the plane, like the way people were on the airplane?
Oh yeah, definitely. Someone even wear like goggles actually.
And is these all like voluntary stuff, or were they giving you stuff to wear, or how did that work?
No, they don't. But I think people in Taiwan, they are just.
Water's coming over to making a left turn. Want to be on the left side of the river.
I think all the Taiwanese people, they really take care of themselves and trying to protect others too, compared to people in UK. Like there were actually people who's not wearing masks on the plane.
Right? Taiwanese people or?
No, white people.
Always white people, okay. Yeah. Foreigners.
Yeah.
How'd you get to your house?
Oh, so like at the start I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take the high-speed rail and just like usual, and no, you must take either taxi or a special car, like a car that's for people who's going back for quarantine. Yeah. And
you took the car from Taoyuan all the way to Kaohsiung?
Yeah, it took me like 3 hours or something.
And how much did that cost you?
2,600.
Okay.
It's relatively cheap for taxi, but still it's more expensive than a lot more expensive than HSR, yeah, and slower too. But yeah, but I think that's a necessary policy,
right?
Because public transport, there will be tons of people, and that's the worst place.
Right, of course, yeah.
People can go, and so yeah.
Diseased people like you, potentially diseased people like you.
Potentially. I didn't get one, but
yeah.
I mean, my friend got one.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
Oh, your friend has it.
Yeah, my friend is the.
In Taiwan, or?
I shouldn't tell the number, but like he's one of the.
Where'd they come from?
He's studying in Canada.
Okay.
And somehow he got it, and
No, there's a lot of cases in Canada, so.
Yeah, and the weird thing is he didn't have any symptom, and he's super healthy, and he just got it.
Well, that can be to anybody. You know, I talked to a doctor here who's treating COVID patients.
Yeah.
And she said that all of the 6 people she treated are in their 20s. Hang on. Don't hit the wood.
That looks scary. Can you imagine? I just fly up.
How much air can you get? If you're interested in quarantine in other countries, check out my last video where I talked to my friends in Nepal, Australia, and the United States. Oh yeah. If you enjoyed this video and want to support the show, I put a link to my clothes down at the bottom and at the end here. They, 100% protect you from the sun and stuff. There's a link down there. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Go with the float.
This reminds me of water park,
Yeah.
but a way better one.
Yeah.
Look at the views and stuff, way better.
And the entry fee is smaller.
Yep. So, wait, what's that sound? Is that out of battery?